Welcome to You're Cordially Invited, the show that brings you candid and informal interviews with some of the best wedding professionals in the Washington, D.C. metro area. We hope that you enjoy the show, and at the end, we hope that we have inspired you to take these individuals along on your next social affair. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to You're Cordially Invited. I am your host, Tara Melvin, and today we're in the studio with a storyteller. We have with us today Miss Evelyn Alas of Evelyn Alas Photography, and we're going to get intimate and close with her and learn about who she is. Welcome, Evelyn.
Thanks, Tara, for having me.
Thank you. Well, tell us a little bit about Evelyn. Where you come from? Are you a Washingtonian? Tell us a little bit about Evelyn.
Well, I'm just an easygoing gal. I grew up, my early childhood was in Los Angeles, so I'm a Southern California girl.
Okay.
And I grew up here too in Maryland, so yeah, I'm here just enjoying life.
Okay, great. And you are a photographer here in the Washington, D.C. area.
Yes.
Okay. And give me 3 words to describe you as a photographer.
Someone who's focused.
Okay.
Very passionate.
Okay.
And just diligent.
Okay, all right. And there are certain types of styles of photography. I've heard that there's like candid shots, the photojournalistic. What type of photography styles do you use, or do you just incorporate them all?
I try to incorporate a little bit of everything. Most people nowadays don't want the very stuffy, traditional. Just when they do portraits, they do. But most of the time, they want now more photojournalistic, more natural, and just casual, more a casual feel.
Okay. And for the more formal shots, when you do engagement shots, do you think those are more posed, or how are those with the engagement shots with your clients?
I combine two.
You combine two?
Yes. To just have more of a storytelling aspect to them, I'll just let them do what they want, and then I still will direct them too, and have more of a, I guess, more traditional portrait style.
Okay. And how, with the engagement shots, how are you picking the locations for the shots?
It really depends. Some clients already have an idea of where their dream engagement session will be. It's either a sentimental spot for them or just something they've seen. Otherwise, I'll just give them suggestions.
Okay.
So at a local park, a garden.
Okay.
You know, it's, you know, the world is our canvas, so.
And when it comes to the date of the event, how do you transpose, or how do you know how you're wanting to photograph a particular wedding or event?
Well, I take in consideration, I guess, the couple's personality and what they want.
Okay.
So I really try to get to know them before the wedding. So I know coming in, if they are more laid back, you know, I won't, I guess, impose on them to be more formal if that's not really who they are. So I try to keep them true to who they are and just show them in the best kind of way.
Okay, all right. And as far as capturing that special moment, how do you know when you've like, oh, this is the shot?
It's hard to describe, I guess, in words, but sometimes some people are just very shy, and when they really come out and you know, I show them to them, and they're like, wow, I can't believe that's me, and you know, you really got me. Like, that's when I feel like I have done a good job.
Okay, all right. And as far as like locations of events, do you have like a favorite location that you shot a wedding or event that, you know, if you could go back there again, I would love to shoot another wedding there?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I have many favorites, but I guess my top favorite would be St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. And
That would be anybody's favorite.
I definitely enjoyed going there, and it's a spectacular place. So definitely, I would recommend anyone going.
And how did you get that particular gig to go there?
Actually, it was one of my girlfriends from college, you know, so and after we both graduated, you know, she actually met her fiance at the university where we were at.
Okay.
So then she invited me, and she paid to go for me to shoot her wedding.
So you hear that. She goes here in the Washington, D.C. area and abroad. Nowhere is impossible, correct?
No,
Okay.
no, I love traveling.
And is it any different from when you're shooting here than when you go into another location, or is it basically the same feel, the same vibe?
I'd say it's a little different. I guess the Korean, it would be just more laid back. I mean, it depends on actually what they're wanting. So it really depends on the clients.
Okay. And how do you get to know your clients?
Well, different ways, but initially I always like to meet my clients in face to face. So we'll meet and we'll talk, and you know, it's a very casual meeting, and I like to get to know them, and I guess a little bit more about their background, and just see their kind of dynamics between them two.
Okay.
Another way is also I send out a lot of a questionnaire that really in detail I'll ask them to describe like what they're looking for, particular shots they want, just anything that they want to share with me. And then lastly is a great way for me to get to know my clients is through engagement sessions.
Wonderful. I always encourage the engagement sessions. And for those particular clients that are not comfortable in front of the camera, how do you make them feel at ease and let them know that, you know, you're going to get the best shots that are possible?
Yeah, that's a tough one. Most people aren't comfortable in front of a camera, I guess because they're not used to it. We're not like celebrities or anything. But one way I think that, well, couples have told me that helped them was through like my personality. I'm very friendly and I guess open. So I just definitely approach it as like, hey guys, we're gonna do an engagement session. We're just gonna have a good time. You know, when you're having a good time and you're with your friends, it shows. You know, you're not thinking about, do I look fat? Do I look, you know, am I gonna look bad? You're just
be natural, be
just
yourself.
Natural.
Okay.
And it's really about, you know, getting that. Like when you feel good, you're gonna photograph well. So, you know, I definitely approach it that way. Also, you know, if it's still hard or difficult to have them come out, I'll just ask them to, you know, do something else, and we change up the action to get a different reaction. Also, we'll just keep talking as friends.
And I know with ladies, if we have on the right outfit or if we have the right hairdo, we're feeling good about ourselves anyway.
Absolutely.
So let's talk a little bit about some of the services that you offer. You brought some examples here today. So these books here, is this more for like the parents or like an engagement album?
Yeah.
Kind of explain what we have here.
Okay, well, I have an assortment of albums. These would be the smaller, I guess, mostly the very popular for parent albums.
Okay.
You can also use them as sign-in books for, you know, with your engagement session. This is another type of book. It's called a flush mount album, which is my higher end.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a look?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can go for it.
Oh, look at the little birdies.
Yeah. They're cake toppers.
Cake toppers, okay.
Yes.
So this is actually from their wedding, and you put this on here?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
We can definitely personalize it. And the difference between the two books would be this is on matte board and on actual photo paper, where this is more of a press book, which is ink.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right. And then as far as the number of photos that the client gets inside of here, how many photos do they get to choose?
It depends on how many pages they have, but initially they'll get around 50 to 60 images.
Okay.
Less is definitely more.
Okay.
I I want it to have a timeless look.
Okay.
And if I clutter it with too many images, I don't want it to look too much like a scrapbook.
Okay.
I really want them to, just have their highlights in in the book.
And so it looks like here you're just telling the story from the beginning to the end, from the
Yes.
beginning of their wedding day, and it's going through and it's capturing every single moment leading up to the actual I do's.
Yeah, and what I like to tell my clients is this really the album is really a way to tell the story of your day. Mm-hmm. You can definitely have some images on your wall, like on framed, but why not? But the album definitely to tell the story.
Okay. And do you find most of your clients, they do choose an album, or are they just getting images?
No, most of my clients definitely love the album.
Okay. I do find myself as a wedding planner is that photographers are something that they're willing to spend the money on. So getting a great photographer such as yourself is very, very key. And then what style is this over here?
It's the same. It's the same series.
Okay.
It's just a different cover option.
Oh, okay.
What I love about this album company is that they have this lacquer finish on top of the picture on the cover.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can get a full bleed or just like a smaller picture on the cover. Yeah.
And as far as booking your services, how far out in advance would a client need to approach you to do their wedding?
Well, definitely, like 6 to 8 months would be a good time, or up to a year. The closer we are to your date, the less opportunity I have to really get to know you, work with you, and just get finalize all the little details. So with more time, it's better.
And do you shoot alone, or do you have a second photographer?
I'm the main shooter, but definitely I have colleagues that help me. So definitely I'll have another shooter with me, because it gives me the opportunity to get different angles, and I can't be in two places at once, and I love getting reaction shots. For example, when you're coming down the aisle, I love getting the groom's reaction, and then also obviously the bride coming down, but I can't do it usually with just one, so it's great.
And do you have your most favorite moment or your most favorite wedding that you have captured? Something that just you will remember always?
Definitely what I love is when they do their vows, because I feel like that's really truly why we're here. You're getting married, and you're pretty much telling everyone that you're getting married to the one you love. And it's very personal and sentimental to me. I try not to cry when I shoot.
I know. When they're good, you can't help but cry.
Good, yes. But that to me, it just touches me. It has a little special place in my heart.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Evelyn, I do thank you for stopping by today and letting everyone know about Evelyn Alas and Evelyn Alas Photography. And how can they get in touch with you?
I have a website, and you can contact me through my website, or call me or email me.
Okay. And what's your website address?
My website address is just my name. It's evelynalas.com.
Okay. And your phone number in case they want to reach out to you?
240-643-1554.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here. Miss Evelyn Alas. She's not only a Washington, D.C. metro area photographer, she travels anywhere that you want to go with her. So please contact Miss Evelyn Alas at Evelyn Alas Photography. Thank you, and I hope you come back to You're Cordially Invited.